Welcome to Facebook Live, you all. It is January the 1st, 2025. And I'm still a little bit rough looking. I'm still recovering, but I'm doing okay, I guess. It could be a lot worse. I did just jog, and I'll probably start doing my hour jog again tonight. It is a day where some things are closed and some things close early. There is not a lot that I can go out and do. There is a lot to go out and do. I'm just taking it for granted, I guess. I have the whole world at my doorstep and I'm just not doing anything about it. But anyway, I guess God is telling me to not go a lot of places with this black eye still there. It is way better than it was. It looks to me like the swelling is all going down. That was swollen up so bad that it had my eye shut just about. I could see out of it, but couldn't. I could feel the pressure from the swelling pushing this way and that way. Anyway, I hope that you guys had a good New Year's Eve, New Year's morning, that little period there where everybody celebrates the New Year. I think they just celebrate, I don't think they care about it being a new year or an old year. I didn't watch it. I didn't care about it. But I know at midnight, I went out and opened the door because I thought somebody was knocking on it. And it was just guns being shot, fireworks going off, stuff like that. This Facebook account was my favorite account for so many years. I started this account back in 2021. And very quickly, got 5,000 friends and was able to monetize on it. I remember I became eligible for monetization on this Facebook account, and I was going to get a payment of $273, something like that. So I had to go down. I had to fill out the W-2 forms and everything, which Facebook provides all that. And I went to the gas station because I had to use a Wi-Fi phone and this phone. I had to use two phones because the phone that I normally used was not good enough to do it. The Wi-Fi phone, I did do it. But at the gas station, it was about midnight, I lost my wallet. And I had to do a direct screen the very next day to start a brand new job. To be able to take the direct screen, you have to provide your ID, and I didn't have any. And I didn't have any money to go and get a duplicate ID. I didn't have no money to get anything. I couldn't even go to the bank. I was lucky. I got a little money off somebody, and I did give somebody that money back. But I lost my wallet to fill out everything to become eligible to receive payment from Facebook for my monetization. But I did get that payment too. It was like $279. Right after I got that, the restrictions started getting put on the account. So that was the only time I was able to monetize. One time, I wasn't smart enough back then to know that I could have made a lot of money off this Facebook account. And everybody can make a lot of money off their Facebook accounts. And this is something that if you ever get a chance to do, you're better off taking a shot at doing it, because there's a part of me that just can't believe that Facebook is going to monetize forever. Some people are making such big money on Facebook. Big money. I'm talking 70, 80, $100,000 a month on Facebook. You know, all it takes is a bunch of videos that hit the jackpot. You know, get a million view video. If it's only a 4-second video, will only make you like 12, 10, $8, something like that. But a million view video, that's a minute long, and if they watch the whole minute, that'll make you 300 or 400. You know, it depends on how long your video is and how much of the video that they watch. But only one time was I able to monetize on this Facebook account. I did not know when those restrictions came on because of what I was posting. I was posting, I needed to wash my hair. I was posting videos that showed me just about all. You could see my B-U-T-T. You could see every bit of it. And that's how I made the video. I needed to, my hair is kind of oily from hair loss stuff. It hasn't dried yet. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, I've lost a lot of weight, and I did it on purpose. And I never dreamed that I would get down to where I'm at right now. And I feel so good because of it. I feel so energetic. I feel light. I don't feel like that person that I felt like when I weighed 20 pounds extra. When I had my accident at work, fell. The ambulance came, and you know, they checked me out. They were willing to take me to the hospital, but I didn't want to go because I would have only been released and had to walk 2 miles back to work in the rain on roads that were 2-lane roads. You know, houses on both sides, so there's only like a foot gravel area there to walk on, that little gravel beside the road. I mean, that would have been dangerous. I would have got wet, so I definitely didn't want to do that. So I said no. But when I got home, and I was in more pain than I can imagine, just as long as I didn't move, I felt okay. But I was in shock. I was shaking. And taking a bath was impossible. But I had to, because I had cuts. I needed stitches in probably 3 places. And I didn't get stitches in any of them. So this, I don't know what that's going to look like when it heals up. But I'll end up grinding it down to where it's not noticeable. My hands both need stitches in them, but they're healing. I couldn't roll in the bed. I got up a couple of hours after the accident just to check, after I got home and laid down. I got up just to check and see where I was at walking wise, because I knew I had to be at work at 5 o'clock. I knew time was passing, and I couldn't walk. One leg was good and the knee on the other one was shot. It's like, oh gosh. I knew in my heart that I had to do some real major serious healing fast, or my career was over. You know, I kept getting up, and it was worse after I got home and laid down than it was before I came here. It's like more swelling happened, and it became harder to walk. My walking was putting 1 foot forward and dragging the other forward. That was bad. But I had to go to the clinic to get released to go back to work, and I knew there was no way they was going to let me go. I was going to, you know, tell them that I wanted to go back to work, that I'd be better off at work, that this will heal. There's no permanent damage. I didn't think, but I didn't know. But I knew I would be better off just toughing it out. But anyway, they did release me. They took x-rays and everything, and gave me a shot. The shot they gave me was, and it was not mandatory. It was a Oh, that shot you get that helps your body fight infection off. I forget what it's called. But I went ahead and agreed to that because that was good, I thought. Um, but anyway, the first night back at work, it was a little sore, a little harder. It was harder getting in and out of the truck and walking around and stuff. But the second day, it was almost back to normal. And right now, I'd have to say I'm just about back to normal. I've been running, and they had me get on a scale. And they took my height, and they took my weight. I could not believe what they told me my weight was. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned. I mean, I still don't believe it. I can tell you what they told me my weight was, but I don't even know if you... when I jogged back in the 90s and worked, I weighed 129 pounds. 128 was a low weight for me, but 129 was my weight because of the running and because I didn't eat very much. And I did all that on purpose, you know, because I wanted to stay light. That was what I wanted to look like. And there wasn't very much suffering. You know, I didn't go to bed with my stomach growling or anything. But right now, I weigh 128 pounds. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I had no idea, no clue. I'm taking the thermogenic herbs, which is the $1.25 per bottle weight loss tablets at Dollar Tree that do work. I mean, if they stopped selling those, my weight would come back. Or I'd have to buy something else to try to duplicate it. And there are products out there, but nothing for the price. It would be sad to pay, 10 times more than that, 15 times more than that, and get something that didn't even work half as good. But I weigh 128 pounds right now, and my weight is down more than it's been. And I do have to stop losing weight. I don't have a choice, because being a little heavier, stuff on my face starts having the weight on, the normal weight, I'll call it. Your face is filled in areas. But when I lose too much weight, that fill-in goes away. And then all I've got is wrinkles and lines, and I can't sand them out. Because, like right now, this should be smooth right here. But I can feel right here a dip. See that right there? And I noticed in my videos, that's where I first noticed that my weight was getting too low. When I looked at the videos and I could see right here and see right there. Now, if I gain about 2 or 3 pounds back, that'll fill back in. And I don't want to gain that weight back. I mean, I've got collagen I can inject in there, but the thing is, I don't know how, it'll take the whole syringe to do both those. But if I gain the weight back and gain and losing, if I gain the weight back after injecting that, what's it going to look like? It's going to stick out, make me look like something that is auditioning for a Walking Dead show. Anyway, I like being 128 pounds. Are you guys having a good day? This Facebook account right here, it went down back in June, and it wasn't supposed to go down. I posted a picture of Amber, and it wasn't the picture that made it go down, it was how I worded it. I just said Amber needs a new SUGARDADY. And that did not mean anything SEXUAL. But anyway, that got me restricted again. And it was already restricted, so it went down. And what I did was I filed a review, and it didn't. A day passes, 2 days pass, and I thought this Facebook account was just history. I thought it was gone. So I abandoned it and started a brand new one. And right after I started the brand new one, this one came back up. But see, with all this Facebook account right here is still restricted, but I know now how to operate within the Facebook community guideline system. So it's highly unlikely I'm going to get more restrictions put on. But I think if I got another restriction put on this Facebook account, I'd just file for a review and they would bring it back up if they took it down, or they would remove it. Because I'm now not going to do anything that's going to get me penalized on this one or any of the other accounts. But I did attach the two accounts. They are attached. So it's one big Facebook account once again. But this one right here has got a restriction put on it. Now, all the effort that I put into building this Facebook account was under restriction, so it wasn't being recommended by Facebook. So what I found out was I was really hurting myself keeping this account, because when I started the other one and I had Facebook algorithm system helping me promote, the other one's got what, 86,000 followers, and this one is stuck at 27. It's not stuck, but it was stuck on 12 for years. But I would like to see this Facebook account have 87,000 followers. I do not have a clue how they get that many followers on this. I mean, I wouldn't follow me. Yes, God entered into my body like a body my same size. God is still inside my body. I'm still seeing visions. I'm starting to dance a little bit, you guys. Amber and I was riding around in a van, and that song by Leo Sayer came on. You got the good way of talking. You've heard that song. You got the best of me. But I sing it back to Amber right after it. But I'm starting to dance. I feel so energetic, like this. I'm going to try to keep it. It just depends on what I look like, and when I look in the mirror, and if I can do anything about what I see. If I see areas that have wrinkles and lines, if I can sand them out, and I will. I'll sand them out with emery boards, scouring pads. If I can keep this low weight, I will. They took my blood pressure at the clinic, and my blood pressure was 110 or 101 over 61. Either 110 over 61 or 101 over 61 is man, that's teenager blood pressure. So weight loss has really helped me. But anyway, I shouldn't have even talked about any of that. I just wanted to do a Facebook Live. And I'm doing it on this account. I really love this account. I love getting on it. I love hanging around it. It's so neat to me. It's something I've had for so long. And like I said, I started it, I think, back in June or May of 2021. So this account is basically 5 years old. And it's very possible that all the restrictions will come off in June of this year. I don't know if they will or not, but it's possible. But all it says is you can't change page names until June 4th. 2026. So maybe in June of 2026, this Facebook account will be as good as new. But remember one thing, this Facebook account is being recommended by Facebook right now. It's active in every category. So this Facebook account is kind of equal to a brand new one with restrictions on it. But like I said, I've learned how to do Facebook without getting restricted. Now, I can't post stuff that is wild, and I can't give it a title that's wild, for lack of a better word. You know, I've kind of got to post videos that are family friendly and they have to have family friendly titles. And then there's still a possibility Facebook AI can get you. But I've learned how to work within that boundary, I think. And I think it's going to be alright. You know, one thing I found is the further away I am from a restriction being put on me, the more likely I am to get my next one. Because I want to put the video on that gets 1 million views. And sometimes that can't be family friendly. That can't be, you know, that's got to be more geared at the people that are like me, that like to have fun and, well, let me not say what we like to do, but anyway, you guys, I've stayed on here too long, and I'm sorry that I bored you, and I hope you liked my black eye. I mean, I may never have another one. You should like that. It's not as worse, it's not as bad now as it was when I got it. But it's still there. It's going to be there, I'm going to guess, for 3 or 4 more days. Black-eyed man, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black-eyed man, black-eyed, won't you come? Won't you come? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna kind of try to wrap things up, go out, jump in the van, and go somewhere. God is telling me to stay here. He's telling me to wait for Amber. He's implying that the moment I leave is when she's gonna show up. Oh gosh. What do I do? If I keep you guys on here for much longer, you're gonna know that I was way less fun than you even wished I was, imagined. Anyway, guys, I'll go ahead and end this. Have a good one.